The COO's core responsibilities is to work and oversee all the areas of the business that drain the CEO of energy and that the CEO is not good at. So it's really hard to say what a COO does every day because every COO is very, very different. So I'm often asked, what does a COO do on a daily basis? Well, first and foremost, they do everything that the CEO does not want to do. The COO's core responsibilities is to work and oversee all the areas of the business that drain the CEO of energy and that the CEO is not good at. So it's really hard to say what a COO does every day because every COO is very, very different. In fact, when I was the chief operating officer for 1-800-GOT-JUNK, my roles and responsibilities were very, very different than 95% of the COOs who are members of the COO Alliance. But let's say overall what the COO does on a daily basis. They keep an eye on the vision and the culture of the operation to make sure that what we're working on as a team and as a company, the core projects and initiatives we're doing, are driving towards the vision and the culture that the CEO has set out. Second thing that we're doing is we're watching kind of that virtual bench. We're watching to see who are the strong leaders that are emerging in the organization that we should be giving more time to. Because a leader's core job is to develop people, to grow their skills, and to grow their confidence. So the COO has to be watching that virtual bench inside of the organization. Another thing the COO has to do is watch across all the business areas for all the different interdependencies on projects. We need to understand all the projects that finance is doing and what other business areas might be involved in those projects. We need to understand all the core projects that IT is working on and what other business areas might be involved. The same with marketing and operations and customer engagement and sales. So it's having that visibility and line of sight across all the organization to know what the bandwidth issues are and the resource allocation needs to be. The other thing we need to be looking at the COO level are the metrics and the dashboards and really having a good view at the leadership team dashboard so that we understand, are we actually driving in the right direction? Are we hitting the numbers we need to be hitting? And where do we have to course correct? And then I think lastly, it's about removing obstacles. As the COO, our job is to help other members of the leadership team remove obstacles so that we can work better, work closer together, and we can all be driving the organization together as a team. That's really the core areas that a COO is probably focusing on the day-to-day basis. They should not be involved in the kind of micromanagement of details, or they shouldn't really be doing work. The work they're doing is more strategic and more working and aligning people. Watch Cameron.com for more free training, and you're going to love this next video here as well.